Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so here we are on part 2 of our little thing here. And what in the world? Why don't I have an outline? Do I? I do. It's just not in front. Let's hold that page. Alright, so now what we are going to do is we're going to create our After Effects. And for anyone else that doesn't know what's going on, we just created this in CorelDRAW in the first part. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on our photo here. And now we got our black box. We're going to P that to page. We're going to go to our transparency. We're going to go to radial, or nope, not linear, sorry, radial. And we're going to go right here. And we're just going to drop it down just a, or actually drop it up. Sorry, yeah, drop it up. Drop it up just a bit. There we go. So now that gives us a really nice transparency. But what we want to do is we want to make it just a little bit, yeah, we want to multiply it. There we go. Just so that it looks better around the picture. So yeah, there we go. So now that we have that, what we can do is we can just Control G those, so now they're grouped. Okay, now what we will do is we'll take this, all of this, P to page. Oh, wrong thing, hold on. Group it, then P to page. And then we're just going to move them up, and we're going to hit white, right there. Does this not have an outline anymore? Oh no, it doesn't. Weird. Oh no, it does. It just doesn't want to show me down in my little taskbar. Weird. Uh, anyways, okay. So now what we will do is we'll just select that little part right there. I'm gonna make that just a little bit bigger. Move it down. Does that have a? No, it doesn't. So let's make that thin. Make that thin, and then we're going to Control Z that. Okay, nope, never mind. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to make this a Roboto light. Just to make it a little more bolder. There we go. I'm going to take these guidelines out of the way so it's not so distracting. Okay. Now that we have that, let's take this and P this to page. And then just move it up. Okay. I'm sorry, this is taking a little bit this is taking way too long. Let's move it up on our own. There we go. Got that moved up, blah blah blah. Okay. So now we are basically done. We seriously, we are basically done with this. But oh, hello? Okay, sorry. My thing messed up a little bit. I'm gonna hit Control S for our saving. And hold on, so let me just check on something. Okay. Um If you're wondering, that was the first video that I recorded. I'm just loading it up on YouTube now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a drop shadow around only this, because the drop shadow will basically affect all of it, but we just want it around this. So we're going to take this, we're going to line it up as much as we can on that. Bam. And if I could, large glow, large glow. Okay, that looks very, very bad. I'm not going to lie. Subtract. Ew. Why does it look all boxy? Ew. I'm sorry, folks. This is looking terrible. From the middle. Okay. Yeah, what the deuce? This looks horrible. Hold on a second. Let me just get rid of that. Alright. let me just ungroup those things and then just do the text. How about that? Let's just do a drop shadow with the text at least. Okay, so we'll go back down to our drop shadow right here. Just gonna boop, and then bam. No. What in the world? Why does it keep giving me this box? I am so sorry. Okay, well that's not working out in my favor. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, sorry guys, but now what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to put these black backgrounds in some of these words here. Put that in the background, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a transparency, just a uniform transparency, and put them maybe up to, say, 85, maybe. Or 65? Yeah, we'll put them up down to 65. How about that? Okay, I selected the wrong thing there. Get that black. No, get the black. There we go. Okay. Select this in the background. Let's move down again so we can actually see it. Okay. And now we're going to select our black. Got our black selected. Nope, not drop shadow. Sorry. Transparency, uniform, and then 65. There we go. Okay. Hit Control S on our keyboard to save it. And we are honestly, we are basically done. We are basically done. But there is something that I do want to add, so just bear with me for a moment. I'm going to take this, I'm going to scale it down just a teeny, just hopefully I can scale it down just a teeny tiny bit. Okay. So now that I've got that selected, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ellipse tool or hit F7 on the keyboard, go to the center of our page here, and go out with this. And holding Shift and Control, because if you don't hit Shift and Control, you'll just get this. But if you hit Shift, you'll get the center, and if you Control, you get a perfect circle. So, yeah. And hold on a second. Let me just group that together. P to page. Drop it down manually. Drop it down. There we go. Grab that. Group it. Drop it down. There we go. Okay. Now that we have that, and I'm sorry for doing that to you guys right there. Okay. Now, what we have here, what we're going to do is we're just going to create this kind of, this cool little, I don't know what the heck you would call it, but I just think it's like kind of cool. So we're going to make that a point, let's make it a 0.7. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Plus that, take it, and then drag it out just a little bit more than that other one. We're going to make this about an 8. Okay, maybe not an 8. Maybe a 4. Maybe not a 4. Wow. 2? Actually, hold on a second. Let me just scale it down. Okay. Sorry, guys. My computer's lagging just a little bit just because it's trying to process all of this in 1080p. Yeah. Get a 1080p video going on here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just gonna make this just a tad bit bigger too. Make it a tad bit smaller. There we go. I probably didn't even move it like in the slightest. But anyways, ooh. Wait a minute. Did I do something with this white here? Did I put a transparency on that? Okay, no, I didn't. I thought I put a transparency on my white right there. Confused me for a moment. Okay. But anyways, Actually, hold on a second, guys. I know this isn't part of the at the task at hand, but I'm just thinking about all this stuff here, thinking about how it will register on my image, and I don't want it to register too badly. So, yeah. Select these three things right here. Go to our outline box. Outline box, hit behind fill, scale with image. Okay. Thank you. So now we'll just group those things back together and group those things back together. And these things are already grouped, I believe. Yep. Okay. Okay. So now what is going to happen is, and I'm just going to put these in a black outline just so you can see them off the page. I'm going to make a triangle. So we're going to go to our polygon tool, or we could hit, what is it, Y. Go to our polygon tool, holding shift and control to get a perfect polygon. And we're just going to drop the points to about 3 so we get a nice perfect triangle. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit, we're going to hold shift, hit this, and go to control and E. So now it's in the center of that circle, but we don't want it to be in the center of the circle. We want it to be up here. So we're going to take it, grab it, pull it up. And we're just going to zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to scale it down, take it, pull it down just a bit. I'm going to put a black fill in it just for the sake of it at the moment. And that looks about okay. Yeah. How long am I going? 11 minutes. Okay. So now what we will do is we will do a duplication around this whole circle. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to click it again, and we're going to get this indicator, and we're going to move it until we get it to the center. Or I think if we wanted to, we could hit P. Nope, sorry. Let me just hit, there we go, undo. And let me just P. Okay, now if we click this, okay, and it is in the middle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop this down to about 10 degrees, and we're going to duplicate it and rotate it to however far we want it to be from there, and then we're just going to hold Control D. Bam, there we go. And we aren't really worried about all this top stuff, so we can get rid of most of it. We are basically only worried about these that are showing in our image. So yeah. We are worried about that one, so we will keep that one. Boom. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take all of these right here, hold shift, drag up all of those, group them, turn them to white, and then we're going to take these two things, and we're just going to group those together. Why not? Control, or not control, hold those to white. So now that we get this kind of nice kind of mosaic kind of look, I guess you can call it. Now what we're going to do is, since we don't want these outer parts in there, what we're going to do is we're going to take our crop tool and go edge to edge on all of it, and then we're going to double click on the inside. And now what that just did is that just cut off everything that was on the outer side. So now if we make this a black, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Yep, see? Okay, you get what I'm trying to say here. But yeah. Okay, so hold on a second, let me just select those two things and then select these things, group them. Okay, so now that we have that, we are basically done. And how minutes? Okay, so we are basically done with the tutorial. I guess I can show you how to export. Yeah, I'll show you how to export. So you can either go up to File and go down to Export, or you can hit Control E. And what this will do is it'll bring this up, and you want to convert it to or save it as a JPEG, and just name it as Facebook photo. Sure, photo. Export. And You can't really change the resolution because it is an 851 by 315. If you change the resolution, you'll just be putting up the point sizes and it won't stay the same. So you'll just need to keep it the same. So now that we have this, we can look at it, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. So we'll hit OK. Now, if we go to here and we go to our pictures, or sorry, our regular pictures, or where is it? Oh, let me just get rid of that backup. Never want those. You never want the backups. Where did this thing get put? Pictures? No. Downloads, desktop. Jobs? Aha! It went into jobs. So now it's a JPEG image. And we can tell because when we zoom in, you get all these pixels, blah blah blah. But see, we aren't really worried about people zooming in because they won't really be able to zoom in unless they take the photo. Or not take the photo, they take the image. But yeah, so now what we will do, and while this is uploading, shoot, can I not get out of that? Okay, well, while that was uploading, we'll go to our Facebook. And just so you guys don't see my password here, I'm just gonna shoot. Okay, that's not cool. Yeah. Well, okay, you basically get the idea. But yeah. So all you'll do is you'll go to your Facebook, you'll change your profile or your cover photo, and you can change it to this. So yeah, and come up with any kind of design that you want to. If you want to make your own kind of different kind of look, you know, if you want to have a different quote up here, or put maybe like something else in like where graphic designer is, or just create something else, you know. I mean, this was just basically a tutorial to make a vintage kind of style design, basically. And yeah, so hopefully this helped you, and look forward to seeing more of these kind of videos with my 30-day trial of this program. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.